Girl, if you don't hurry. Okay, yeah, we saw it. I mean, when I say all, I mean every single person on this planet saw Sha'Carri Richardson in that race because she's track superstar. Sorry, Noah Lyles, but Sha'Carri is box office. Well, we saw Sha'Carri get silver. And by getting silver, of course, we are split in our opinion of what do we think of that silver medal. Do we think that is success? Because think about it. It's 8 billion people on this planet. And raise your hand if Sha'Carri could beat you running. You know what I mean? God dang. Everybody right there? Oh, I see about 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 people out there, right? But some people said, nah, man, that ain't success. Oh, girl, stressed. And I was like, what do you mean stressed? And then you start to think and you start to rewind how we got to this place. So Sha'Carri Richardson, a lot of people are saying was a huge disappointment, even though her redemption tour, or as she says, I'm not back, I'm better. That was better. A silver medal in the Olympics is nothing to sneeze at. And for some reason, there's enough fodder out there to say that that was not a success. So let's talk about it. The build-up, as we were watching Sha'Carri and watching her in the Nike commercials, and the Nike commercial, I think it was in blood red, Tiger Woods Sunday red, saying winning isn't for everyone. And Sha'Carri's in that commercial. Other people are in that commercial, but Sha'Carri, probably the most notable right now that's in that commercial that has not won it all. They have it with Aja Wilson. You can see her in it, and they're winning. I mean, the NBA, the WNBA women are going to win. The Team USA women are going to win gold for the 8th straight time. We can see it, etc. We see her in the Sprite and Google commercials. Big time. I mean, big time marketing ads, big budget. Sha'Carri cashed in before the race. After the race, put yourself in the position of those executives. Do you think that Sha'Carri satisfied what you were expecting from her? What you thought her brand would promise you? Or you felt a little unsatisfied? Here we go. She loses in the race to Julian Alfred. Y'all ever seen Julian Alfred? Now, I can't show a ton with this because the Olympics don't play. The Olympics will shut down your life. Forget your channel. Olympics don't play. So I'm not going to show you a ton with this, but I want you to take notice to the reception, to the response of Julian Alfred from St. Lucia. And from a small place, they say it's 179,000 people there. Crazy enough, I've actually been to St. Lucia. Beautiful spot. Developing country, still developing. Forever it's been developing. I don't know when they're going to develop it. But point is, it is not a poor place. It's not a rich place, but it's a beautiful place. And whoa, what a beautiful response when we saw her win that race. So let's see how they responded when they won their first, not only gold medal ever in any Olympics. Yes, St. Lucia responds like this.
Here we go, Lucia!
Oh, look at that. Look at hype. Oh, man. You know you hype when you don't even do a dance. You just jump. Van Halen said it right. They just smiling and jumping. They ain't no dancing, no music, nothing, just what? Pure jubilance, pure energy. Man, that's so good. And I wish I could show you her. And I say this respectfully because I got a couple of little itty bitties too. I'm like, got little muscles there. This lady is yoked. Cyborg yoked. Beautiful. I mean, insane. Like when you look at her at the start line, you kind of like, she might win. And she did win. Here's the craziest thing. She's younger than Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri's 24, she's 23. She's not going anywhere is my point. She's not going anywhere. So when we see this, we're like, how did Sha'Carri lose? And I'm waiting for some of those track guys to explain it because, hey, I'm not the highest level of track runner, even though I have my day. But I know what happened. And I know why I'm sitting here disappointed because she got psyched out, as they say in track and field. And I wanted somebody to say it, and this is as close as I got. Maybe he did say it. Y'all know Justin Gatlin has a podcast, and he breaks down track and field. Let's listen to Justin Gatlin say, what happened to Sha'Carri? What did it do?
I think Sha'Carri is known to be a fighter, right? That's how she's made her mark in the sport. She's fought the world. We know it because you can see it in her races. When she comes across that line, she's roaring. You know what I mean? So watching her run, she didn't show that, I think, in the semis and the finals. But once again, just like in the Super Bowl, when you get to that Olympic line, everything that you think of that you when you was a little kid about being an Olympic medalist or going to the Super Bowl, it's those flashbacks that come to you. That moment is here now. It's a heavy moment that you have to put on your back when that gun goes off. So I think at the end of the day, sometimes that moment gets bigger than you, and the preparation you just got to put to the side and say, everything that got me to this point, I'm going to do it again. I don't think that the Sha'Carri that we know showed up today. And that's nothing against Sha'Carri. No. I think that if the Sha'Carri we know that showed up to the Olympic trials, would have handled business today.
Yeah,
that would have been a very close race and a very competitive race today. I mean, when you look at the point of how you trained all year, you've become the favorite, and you've worked so hard to make sure you want to obtain that gold. Yeah, it's a little hurt in your heart. You know what I mean? Because your focus is to get that gold. That's what you're here for. You're the favorite going into the finals. You're the favorite going into the Olympics. So everyone's already saying that it's yours to lose. That's what you want. But if you're looking at it from like 50,000 feet up, when you look at yourself, like 7.9 billion people in the world, you getting that second place is still an accomplishment. You know what I mean? Especially for if you have a young career, you have a long career in front of you.
Yeah, so long way.
I don't think that she should walk away feeling with her head hanging down. It's the fact that it's motivation going into the World Championships and her getting ready for the next Olympics when it comes.
There it is. There it is. He broke it down. And how tough is it if you're her to keep that perspective where I'm better than everybody out here except one person, and that one person is keeping me from feeling fully satisfied, fully accomplished, fully redeemed, fully being better, not just back. That's tough. Okay, so we all know that she's had her issues with mental health. She's had her issues with the marijuana and the doping, whatever how you feel about these is just the factual events and occurrences. And we also know that we have seen her go through a lot of things and show her personality, this IDGAF personality, this me against the world personality. I'm going to peacock. I'm a flash. My nails are long. My personality is strong. I'm going to show y'all who I am. This is the danger side of having that type of response to the world. Not that you can't have it. Have it. I just know when it goes wrong, why it goes wrong, because you have that side of personality. When you try to put the whole world on your shoulders, and they already bruised shoulders because of how you were raised, we're nothing but a combination of our mama, our daddy, and our childhood, whatever that looks like. You didn't have mama, it's going to look a certain way. You didn't have daddy, it's going to look a certain way. You had a bad childhood, it's going to look a certain way. And as you try to build yourself up, you face that resistance, that headwind, because look, if you're fractured from hello, things gonna really be hard, really be tough on you. But for some reason, some people choose the path of instead of, hey, bring in those support systems that help me and prop me up fully, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm mad, because I'm upset, because I'm angry at how it went down. Oh, I ain't tripping on y'all. It's me, not y'all. Okay? Because you notice what Justin Gatlin said, when you get down in that starting line, and this is why track and field separates itself. It's the greatest life lesson. When you get down in that starting line, and that lane is yours. See how this world sometimes, team sports, etc. I could go to a Super Bowl, not play, and be a champion. That ain't happening in track, even in the relay. You better run, sucker. You get in that, it's quiet. You know why it's quiet? Because they want you to listen to yourself. And they even prepare you. They like, we about to let you go. Show us what you about. And in those moments, you ain't nothing but a combination of experience, all that stuff back there. Them hamstrings ready, that mind ready, that heart ready, that body ready. Your spirit in the right place. You ain't nothing but a balancing act of those experiences and what you expect to happen, that confidence we talk about. That's it. Now, where that line is it 50-50? Is it 90-10? I don't know, because I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what your body is feeling. But pow, when you go, we gonna know. And who hasn't lost the race? Who hasn't failed? Who hasn't stumbled out the blocks? Who hasn't tried to cheat and get disqualified? Come on, y'all. We all together on this. I didn't expect Sha'Carri to win the gold medal because I saw Sha'Carri in the semis. And watching her in the semis, you know, everybody in the semis want to qualify at the most jogging pace, the slowest pace I could qualify, right? But she was in the same race with Julia, Miss Alfred, the champion. And I saw them both have their jog moment. And I looked, and Sha'Carri, to me, was already broken. Slow starts. I mean, her start was 0.221, which is a tenth slower than the champion who won by 15 hundredths of a second. So you just spotted her 10 of the 15 she needed. Want to know how close that 5 is? Did y'all watch Noah Lyles win? That. Sha'Carri with just a normal start. Sha'Carri running her normal race. I said her normal start, her normal race. I think Sha'Carri has on record, she ran a 10.87, 30 different times at least. It's in that world. I just saw a long list of how many times she's run faster than that. How many times she's run faster than 10.72, which won? Many, many times. So, as they say, she got psyched out. And on this whole path, and a lot of people won't go this deep on it because of her mental health issues and the fact that that is protection, that is respect, that is understanding, that is empathy. But also we got to be real. Like, you were expected to win because you were the favorite, because you were the fastest this year. Right now, you were the one. And how do you lose to someone who has never won a medal, let alone a gold medal, and she's younger than you? Tough sled. And I wonder how it's going to play out, how she's going to respond, because my wife and I were talking about it, and she had a lot of disappointment, you know, girl power out there. And I said, I think this might be the best thing that happened to her. Losing Olympic trials is a lot of imagination. Oh, I would have went out there to Tokyo and did all. No. Losing the Olympic finals? Oh, man. Now we got you. And I think for her longevity, for her career, because she's going to be right there, and now you know there's somebody else who's already better than her, or at least won the gold, that's right there, younger than her. This is the best thing for her. Because now you ain't got to take on the world. You know now the issue ain't them. It's in here. So everything you want out there is already in here. Hopefully Sha'Carri digs. I don't care about her expressions. I don't care about the peacocking. How long are your nails, all that. I know where that comes from, whatever. Nobody's perfect, right? But at the same time, with all that talent she has and all these opportunities she has, let's see if she keeps it going and finally reaches that mountaintop, or does she fumble it? Because it's going to really be, it's going to be revealing. We're going to know if she does it. All right, beat it up in the comments. Were y'all happy for Sha'Carri? Thought it was a success? Y'all stressed out? Like, God, how'd she lose? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel was your response to her getting the silver.